I love art, and I think it's such a free range of expression.
In a world where fame often demands more scene, more lights, more noise, more attention, Rihanna has dared to step away from it all, exchanging the chaos of celebrity for the calm of a private California ranch. Once defined by blinding flashbulbs and thunderous stadium applause, Rihanna now finds herself surrounded by whispering winds and galloping hooves. It's not just a lifestyle shift, it's a complete redefinition of success. While many stars flaunt their luxury on red carpets, Rihanna hides hers behind gated hillsides. Foxen Creek Ranch, her personal sanctuary, is where the global icon reclaims her identity, not as a celebrity, but as a woman at peace. Yet, how did she get here? What turns a girl from Barbados into one of the richest self-made women alive, then inspires her to vanish into vineyard roads and dusty trails? Before we explore her sprawling ranch and glittering portfolio, we need to journey back to where it all began, on an island in a modest home, with dreams bigger than the ocean that surrounded it. Rihanna's story doesn't begin on a Grammy stage or inside a designer showroom. It starts in St. Michael, Barbados, where a young girl named Rihanna Fenty learned to navigate a world shaped by hardship. Her father's battle with addiction and her parents' volatile relationship cast shadows over her childhood, but those clouds carried a strange kind of fuel. Music became her escape, her therapy, her rebellion. At 15, she was singing casually with friends when fate intervened. Music producer Evan Rogers, vacationing on the island, heard her voice, raw, hypnotic, unforgettable. That voice took her from a small island to New York City, where her demo found its way into the hands of Jay-Z, then president of Def Jam. The moment they met, Jay-Z refused to let her leave without signing a deal. 2 years later, Pon de Replay exploded across airwaves, introducing the world to a Caribbean powerhouse with unmistakable rhythm and presence. But this wasn't just the beginning of a singer's career, it was the birth of a legacy. Rihanna's climb wasn't smooth. For every Grammy she won, she endured storms that would have shattered lesser spirits. After Umbrella catapulted her into global superstardom, she shed her pop princess image for something darker, bolder. With each new album she morphed, sometimes glamorous, sometimes gritty, always unapologetic. Her fashion became edgy, her sound unpredictable, her message clear. She wouldn't be boxed in. Then came the defining moment that made headlines around the world. 2009, the infamous assault case with then-partner Chris Brown. While others expected her to retreat, Rihanna leaned into the pain, transforming trauma into triumph with albums like Rated R and A&T. These weren't just musical statements, they were survival anthems, redefining her as more than just a chart topper. She became a voice for women, a symbol of resilience, and a businesswoman ready to pivot into power in ways the industry had never seen before. By 2017, Rihanna shocked fans, not with a new album but with a bold business venture. Fenty Beauty launched not as another celebrity brand, but as a beauty revolution. 40 foundation shades weren't just inclusive, they were revolutionary, forcing the entire beauty industry to confront its blind spots. Fenty Beauty raked in over $1.4 billion in revenue by 2022, with Rihanna owning 50% of it. That same fearless spirit birthed Savage X Fenty, a lingerie line that shattered industry norms with its body-positive ethos and provocative fashion shows. By her late 30s, Rihanna wasn't just a musician, she was a mogul, sitting atop a billion-dollar empire built on authenticity, daring, and unmatched work ethic. With every product launch, every fashion moment, she proved that she wasn't here to follow trends, she was here to create them. Music was just the opening act in what would become a global business masterclass. Deep in the Santa Ynez Valley, where vineyard roads curve and wild sage perfumes the air, lies Foxen Creek Ranch, Rihanna's most unexpected move yet. This 6-acre estate isn't just a home, it's a rebellion against Hollywood excess. The Spanish-style hacienda wrapped around a citrus-filled courtyard whispers rather than shouts. Inside, adobe walls and rustic beams cradle plush furnishings and earthy tones. This isn't a trophy house, it's a sanctuary. Mornings start with mist-covered trails and the sound of horses. She rides early, before the world wakes, breathing in the silence. The chef's kitchen becomes a haven for Caribbean comfort food or quiet breakfasts under golden California sun. Outside, a glittering resort-style pool and equestrian paradise stretch beyond sight. But the true wealth here isn't the architecture, it's the anonymity. This is where Rihanna sheds the billionaire armor and reconnects with herself. Not a pop icon, not a brand, just a woman. free. While Foxen Creek Ranch whispers luxury through silence, Rihanna's Beverly Hills mansion sings it in sleek, understated elegance. Purchased in 2021 for $13.8 million, this modern farmhouse is tucked discreetly in a cul-de-sac, far from the chaos of downtown LA. The exterior, a blend of crisp white clapboard siding and black-framed windows, offers a timeless California Hamptons fusion, while towering palms and manicured hedges block out the world beyond. Step inside and you enter a realm of curated opulence, vaulted ceilings, wide oak floors, and floor-to-ceiling glass that floods the space with sun. The gourmet kitchen is both heart and hub. Its oversized marble island doubles as a prep space and social nucleus, outfitted with high-end appliances and pendant lighting that glows like jewelry. Sliding doors vanish into walls, seamlessly opening the home to an entertainer's paradise. Zero-edge pool, bubbling spa, multiple fire pits, and a full outdoor kitchen ready for starlit feasts. The master suite, more retreat than room, boasts a spa bathroom, private balcony, and a closet resembling a couture boutique. Yet, what truly defines this mansion isn't the luxury, it's the intentional invisibility. State-of-the-art surveillance and privacy landscaping turn this into a fortress of solitude in one of the world's most photographed zip codes. For Rihanna, it's not about hiding, it's about choosing when, where, and how she's seen. If Beverly Hills is Rihanna's fortress, then her Barbados mansion is her heart. Nestled in the ultra-exclusive One Sandy Lane development, this $22 million estate isn't just a property, it's a love letter to the island that raised her. With coral stone walls, grand arched verandas, and uninterrupted views of the Caribbean Sea, the home radiates colonial grace with a modern twist. Inside, the atmosphere is soft yet powerful. Light dances off polished marble, high-beam ceilings soar overhead, and every space feels kissed by ocean breeze. Each bedroom opens to a private terrace where the sound of waves replaces alarm clocks. The infinity pool spills into the horizon, while direct beach access turns barefoot walks into daily rituals. A gourmet kitchen stands ready for island feasts, and a lush tropical garden cocoons the home in privacy and vibrance. But this house means more than luxury, it means legacy. It's where Rihanna reconnects with her roots, hosts family gatherings, and slips out of stardom and into the arms of home. Here, she's not a billionaire or a billboard name, she's just Robin, island girl, daughter, mother, and queen of her own peace. No flashing cameras, no pretense. Just the sea, the sun, and the soul of a woman who never forgot where she came from. Beyond real estate, Rihanna's lifestyle paints a portrait of curated excess, each vehicle, outfit, and accessory handpicked not for display, but for declaration. Her car collection alone reads like a manifesto of status and speed. The Lamborghini Aventador, a bright metallic beast costing over $400,000, is her look-at-me ride roaring down LA streets like a fashion show on wheels. Her Porsche 997 Turbo offers the opposite vibe. Understated, sleek, and blisteringly fast, it's the escape car for top-down drives along the Pacific, sunglasses on, paparazzi nowhere. Then comes the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, her whisper of luxury. Leather-wrapped, champagne-cooled, and used for late-night studio sessions or family outings, it's Rihanna's fortress on four wheels. The Maybach 57S, a gift from Jay-Z, represents legacy and history, a chauffeured lounge that saw the early days of Rihanna's empire unfold behind tinted glass. But it's not just the garage that dazzles, her closet tells stories too. From $5,000 Dior graffiti bags to $1 million worth of diamonds at Beyoncé's Oscars bash, her accessories aren't just decoration, they're symbols of a woman who commands every room. Watches from Jacob & Co., Patek Philippe, and Chopard grace her wrist, each one reflecting both taste and dominance. For Rihanna, these aren't luxuries, they're extensions of identity, worn with the same confidence as a hit single or a business deal. While her style dazzles and her wealth astounds, Rihanna's most powerful move may be the one least seen, her philanthropy. In 2012, she launched the Clara Lionel Foundation, honoring her grandparents' names but carrying her own relentless spirit. What began as a tribute evolved into a global force for change, funding emergency response, education, and healthcare across continents. She's given millions without fanfare, $1 million after Hurricane Dorian, $5 million during the COVID-19 pandemic, grants for PPE and ventilators, and educational scholarships for students from Haiti to Harlem. When Harvard named her Humanitarian of the Year in 2017, her speech was raw and unforgettable. You don't have to be rich to help somebody, you just have to have the heart, and she's lived by that mantra. Whether spotlighting mental health with Lady Gaga's Born This Way Foundation or funding climate resilience programs in the Caribbean, Rihanna has embedded purpose into her empire. She's funded dialysis machines in Barbados, supported survivors of domestic violence in LA, and used every platform, from Super Bowl stages to Met Gala carpets, to amplify causes that matter. Her giving isn't a side project, it's a pillar of her power. While most billionaires build walls, Rihanna builds bridges between fame and humanity, wealth and purpose, spotlight and soul. Rihanna's journey isn't just one of money or music, it's a masterclass in freedom. Her love story with rapper $AP Rocky is a rare gem in a sea of tabloid chaos, anchored not in spectacle, but in substance. In 2022, they welcomed their first son, Ars, followed by a second boy in 2023, solidifying a quiet but powerful family narrative. Rihanna calls motherhood her grounding force, a transformation more profound than fame or fortune. She now lives in dual worlds, barefoot island girl and global tycoon, CEO and nurturer, icon and mother. What makes her so captivating isn't just her billionaire status, it's that she's never lost touch with the real. While others chase attention, she chooses when and where to shine. Her life is a curated symphony of impact, intimacy, and imagination, and at the core of it all lies the secret every dreamer seeks: freedom. The freedom to step away from the stage, to build generational wealth, to live with love and purpose, to craft a reality that reflects not just success, but soul. When the sun sets over the California hills, and Rihanna watches barefoot with a glass in hand, she isn't looking back at the noise. She's smiling at the life she built on her terms, for her people, in her own rhythm.